Hello, hello. Testing, testing. Can you hear us? Look at that.
Guys.
All my favourite peeps are here already.
And that TTK guy.
Cass is squiffy already. Oh, wait. Something squiffy is going on.
Well, then.
Mathing, not matching. I did wonder. Hopefully Renee hasn't been hit too hard by storms. Oh, I'm having a bit of a palpitations going on because I suddenly realised what the time was, ran downstairs, got another cup of coffee, begged a piece of cake off of John because I haven't eaten anything today. And it's all a bit, and quickly grabbed everything together. I was sitting here, I was just sitting here stitching. I just didn't realise what the time was. I was just absorbed, you know.
Silly.
So hello everybody. Hello Cass and Renee and Christine's snoozing by now, hopefully. And Linda. I saw Carol there somewhere. If I missed anybody. I saw Ala, I think. Hey Rachel. Debs. And Sharon. Oh Sharon, I did your idea. I'm gonna show you in a minute. Hello Kate, working and lurking. Hello anyone else who's working and lurking, possibly Susie Q, possibly B, amongst our regular workers and lurkers. Hey Wendy. Hello Kerry, I'm going to be playing with paints that Kerry sent me today. Hello 00 Sue. Right, I'm going to do the big reveal. Brace yourselves. I'm just going to remember how to do it any moment now. Ta-da!
That's a tiny reveal.
Hey, Granny Sue. I saw Carol saying she's learning to crochet rather than knit, and I know you were saying the other day, Carol, one of the problems is, especially when you're wanting to get confused about where you are, is recognising where the stitch is. What part of the stitch you're on and counting the rows and stuff, and I find that very easy with crochet because I'm so used to it, but with knitting I get a bit lost, and you're the same the other way around with crochet. Hey Kathy. Teaching, yeah. Oh yeah, someone's saying the same things I've just said basically. The chat's going fast and I can keep up with them. I'm going like this, like tennis match. So I've got a few things to share today. Oh, I've also got a paint pot on my desk as well as the coffee, so I need to be careful.
Yeah.
Yay, Marion made it. Hi Sylvia. Marion's in a rainy caravan, I think. How's everybody doing and what's everybody up to today? Well, I don't need to know everything you're up to. I'm just talking craft-wise.
No, tell us everything from the moment you got up, including all the gory details.
Yeah, we don't want any nefarious doings. Well, we do actually. That'd be quite interesting.
If you've done anything illegal, don't tell us because we'd rather not be involved.
Let me show you what I was doing. Just what I was so engrossed in. Oh, just before I suddenly realised what the time was. Oh, I'm gonna just go to. No, we don't want. Why is the camera pointing over there? Oh no! A minute.
Oh, what have you done?
I don't know. I must have knocked it with something. Oh, blimey! Hang on. Let me go. That's not too bad.
I know we moved it when doing some work on the edge of the desk.
No, it's fine. But, like this morning, it was fine. Yeah. That's just, yeah.
And
yes.
We didn't move it that much.
I thought, I've hardly done any cross stitch. I'll do a bit more. But no. The thing is, cross stitch isn't a quick thing. I'm finding it a very enjoyable thing. And actually, I'd not tried cross stitch on what's this called, even weave before, and I'm really enjoying it actually, and I think I like the look of it better than I do like when I use Ada or whatever. I really like the look of it. The texture is really nice with this thread as well. So this is from my stitch kit. You can see, and I know there were people that expressed this last week. Like me, canted cross stitch can be a bit tricky, you know, because I've been working on it without using the goggles because I found them too uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But I've discovered that I did lose count. You know, one of these flowers is a bit higher up than it ought to be, and this one's lost a bit of its outside. But really, it doesn't matter. They don't matter.
If you hadn't pointed it out, we'd have no idea.
You'd absolutely, yeah. So I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to get all finicky about it and unpick it because it doesn't exactly match the count. As long as I get the right width in the end, that'll be fine. So yeah, I think it's going to look really pretty. Yeah, and I'm very much enjoying the trim its threads that came in there. So this is the stitch kit box for September. This is the September stitch kit box. So craft of the month is cross stitch. So cross stitch for me is never going to be a quick thing, especially when I've got about 5,000 other projects on the go. But I am absolutely loving this, and I'm very much looking forward to doing some of these other dollies. The one I've started on is I'm going to do a different head and different legs. Mix and match a bit because I want it to be a mini me, and then I'm going to do a mini Tom as well, which will need a bit less hair.
I mean, you say you're doing a mini you.
Yeah.
Is there any other kind?
Oh, ha 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 ha. Can you put me bits and bobs safe as well.
Excellent picture of her the other day, holding what looks like a normal sized can when she's holding it.
We were in Waitrose. We'd gone over there just for the walk, really, hadn't we?
Yeah.
I wouldn't buy much in. I thought it was terribly expensive.
Oh yes.
You get your shopping delivered from there, or some of your shopping delivered from there, don't you?
I do. Yeah.
Yeah. Played some more Stardew, watched some more anime, then sat and waited for this live stream.
Nice. And hi, Shorts. Glad to hear your bed has arrived.
Hey, Shorts. And saying about beds arriving, guess what else has arrived? Hang on.
Oh, it's a
My
chair.
chair. I got a proper chair
It's
at
bigger than
last.
she is.
And it's really comfortable. It's quite wide. I can actually sit. It tilts back as well.
Excellent.
I can actually sit cross-legged on it. It's got that much. It's got about this much width, and it came with a matching stool, which I've now got under my desk. So when I sit here like this, it's almost like having my feet up on the sofa working. So it's really, really nice. My back's feeling a lot better. And thank you very much to all of my channel members, because basically you bought this for me. Thank you. I really appreciate it, because I do spend an awful lot of time. I actually probably spend it's a full working day every day on this chair, you know. Yeah. 20 centimetres wide. Ha ha ha, I wish. If it was 20 centimetres wide, I wouldn't even get my bum on their shorts, let alone sit cross-legged. Thank you, Sharon. Oh, saying Sharon, that's the other thing. One of the other things I got to show you. So I was working on my room thing. I mean, I know some people would have seen the video anyway by now, but hang on. No, let's go here. But this is what I was working on last week, wasn't it? I'm going to take the glass off because it just gives a glare. Let's put the rope on and the glass off. So this is my finished little miniature room scene. And that was you suggested that, I think, Sharon, wasn't it? I mean, I did make the little miniature version of the thing I was taking apart.
Does that have a miniature version in it as well?
Well, do you know, it occurred to me you could do an infinity thing there, but no.
That would be silly.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that. It's not quite finished because I still want to. I'm not quite happy with the colour of this. I love this crackle effect, but I feel like I want to maybe sand it back a bit in places or something. I'm just not sure. I'm not quite done yet, so I haven't stuck it all together. But yeah, had a blast with that. And for those of you that were here last week, you got you got a sneaky peek at what Johnny had sent me in the new box. if you remember, the boomerang. And yes, I've already put the transformation video out as a members first, so channel members have already seen what I ended up making, which I've now lost. Would you all like a little peek at what I ended up doing with the boomerang, or would you like to be kept in suspenders?
Yes, Sylvia, she should definitely add a gin bucket on the seat arm.
I know. And do you know, I actually had a little plastic piece, like I think it was a bottle top or something, that almost became a gin bucket, but in the end, even the gin glass didn't make it. I thought, no, there's enough here already, and I decided to stop. Need to see the boomerang.
Well, she didn't sacrifice other things for the gin.
That's 2 people saying, show the boomerang. 3 people, nobody saying, no, keep us in suspense.
I'm very interested to see what the boomerang thing turned into, because I have no idea.
Well, it was actually your idea, and you did help me with it. Or you helped me with the initial stages, at least. Okay, I'm going to show it.
The easy bit.
Drum roll. I also, just to keep you in suspense a little bit longer, you know there was a pair of socks in the box as well. I made this with the pair of socks. I'm going to go to, hang on. Yeah, I made this little guy. And I just wanted to show this book as well. It was made out of this, well, basically following this book, which is a fabulous book if you like making weird creatures. Absolutely fabulous. I have, in the video that I've done making this, I've shown a flip through the book and a little bit of the making, but obviously I can't do like a tutorial because I'd be using his, you know what I mean? I'd be pinching his instructions. So
it'd be a bit of a cheek if you're just flat out reading out the book.
Yeah, but yeah, great fun to do. I'm not sure it's finished yet. I feel like I want a bit of red on him. I want to make him a red t-shirt or something. And these might turn out to be extra eyes. I can't decide whether to draw little eyes.
Even red lipstick.
Yeah. I thought about it because this cuff of the sock ended up looking like, I thought, a bit like a nappy. I thought I could make him a baby and make him like, it could be like sucking his thumb, or he could have a dummy. What do they call a dummy in? Pacifier.
Pacifier,
we call it a dummy here. I thought that could be quite cute. Yeah, so he's fun. But the boomerang is no longer a boomerang. The boomerang is now a fish. It's a boomerang fish.
What an amazing idea.
Yes, the lesser spotted Australian boomerang fish. So yeah, I apologise to anyone who feels like I shouldn't have cut that up. I know a couple of people probably won't like the idea of me cutting it up. But, you know, end of the day, I wasn't going to be chucking a boomerang around. I also had this bit left over, which I've sanded down at the end so it's not sharp, and will become a very useful paper folding type tool, a bit like this kind of thing I've had for years and is getting a bit scuffed and horrible, but looking so much nicer and feels so much nicer in my hand. So yeah, and there's a tiny bit left over which I'm going to keep. That'll come in handy for something.
Schultz, it still works as well as a boomerang as it did before if I'm throwing it.
Yeah, that's true.
You need the right technique, so yeah.
Yeah, it was quite fun, and I have done a video showing how, you know, Tom helping me cut up the pieces, and I'm threading it all together. It was surprisingly easy to do. Yeah, and I could don't know if I can. I could hang him up, like, you know, somewhere, let him twizzle in the wind or whatever. It's quite cute. Yeah. If it's a little bit smaller, I could wear him as a pendant, but I think it might be going a bit over the top. Thanks, Viv. Yeah, so that was fun. And I can't believe that I actually got this month's done so soon, because the last month's finished thing only went out at the beginning of this week, so yeah, I'm quite chuffed about that. Yeah, if I threw it underwater. Thanks, Sylvia. Shorts, stop it. Yeah, that book, so was it John Murphy? Thoroughly recommend that book by John Murphy. It's not just that I love the weird creatures and stuff, and his diagrams and explanations are so nice and easy to understand, but they're really fun. He writes it in such a fun way, and his illustrations, I'll give you a quick flick. I mean, the video will be out on, well, it won't be out till Monday actually, so hang on. Yeah, so it gives you these lovely clear diagrams for how to cut the socks and things, but there's these lovely stories behind the creatures, and I love, and his illustrations are brilliant.
There's elements of those illustrations I can't help but laugh at, I'm afraid.
Yeah, I can imagine. I'm trying to find one of the ones that it's like I don't know if it's a picture of himself. I love this. I can't find it now.
And if you know what I'm laughing about, you're filthy minded too.
Tom's being smutty. I'm trying to find the illustration, which I'm sure must be like a picture of himself, and I can't find it now. It kept coming up the other day. But yeah, here's some of the ones he's made from socks from his friends have sent him. And they've gone out to various new homes. They're just, they're fabulous. And once you've got the method down...
Please remember to like the stream if you are enjoying our waffle.
Once you've got the method down, then you know, I'm sure you very quickly start making it up as you go along. Yeah. So the other thing I've been working on this week, I was going to just quickly show, I haven't really made much more progress since the last video, is my underwater scene. That's another thing I've been working on. Been busy.
The sound effect is excellent.
Yes.
You've been working on that all week.
Oh, by the way, down here is waiting for me. This has just arrived in the post. Oh, every time I have to show my address, don't I? If Lois is there, I know she doesn't always join in the chat, but is there. Lois, thank you very much. Your parcel has just arrived. I think it's filler bits for the quilt, which brings me to, and I'm going to take my headphones off now. Do not cheek me while I'm gone, Tom.
I'd never dream of cheeking someone so
maybe this giant chair
tiny
will help me to show you the quilt.
Oh, she's disappeared entirely behind the chair.
Hefty now. I can hear him in my mind's ear.
See, this is a good thing. Cheeky, I don't have to say anything anymore. She's become self-insulting. It's amazing.
Well, for a start, I've got the wrong camera on. What a plonker, Rodney. Right. Okay. So this is part of the quilt, and
when she comes back, I'm going to tell her that you guys were saying rude things, and she'll have to scroll up to prove me wrong. The struggle is brilliant.
It's filling up very well now. I have actually got to a point where if someone sent a big size square or something in it, I wouldn't have room for it. All of those kind of proper spaces are filled now. It's just, I mean, there are some sort of, if someone sent me a square that size, I'd fit it in, but yeah, mostly it's just little wonky shapes now. So,
well, while you were away, Emma and Cass were both saying very rude things.
And you weren't at all, I suppose, Tom.
I wasn't.
I saw Viviana. Hi, Viviana. You're still in Miami. You don't like it in Miami, do you? Hey, Alison. Hey, it's Emma. Emma from Cornwall. Hello. You didn't say anything at all. It's really, but yeah.
Least believable thing ever.
Right.
Good thing is she's just said that I didn't say anything, probably not having reached the part where I threw her under the bus.
Did I spot
Fantastic.
Yes, you did spot your substitute, Sylvia. Yes, it's already on there. So Sylvia and Pat in the US. Pat sometimes is listening in the chat but isn't able to get into the live chat. So hello, Pat, if you're there. both their pieces went missing, sadly, and I was gutted, and I was thinking, oh, and suddenly, inspiration, I actually managed to print their pieces out. I wonder if I can find it. Yes, I can. It's staring out at me. This was meant to be. A minute. So Sylvia's piece went missing and Pat's piece went missing. So what I did was, this room is so full I can't turn around without knocking something over. What I did was I printed them out onto calico using the freezer paper method, and then stitched into the printed image on the calico, as following where the person's original stitches were and matching the colours as well as I could from the photo that I'd got. So I can't see where Pat's is, but this is Sylvia's. I'll show you how it... Hang on. Let's see if I can manage to get this onto the camera without knocking everything over. Hang on. Here we go. So that is Sylvia's piece, recreated. And it's interesting that because of like the angle she'd taken the photo of, because this is all from the photo that she sent me, I printed out. It was creating a lot of shadow in the folds of the fabric created by her original stitching. So the ripples in the fabric look much deeper than they actually are. It's actually quite smooth, but it looks like they're very deep ripples because of the shadow in the photo, but I quite like that effect. Your piece looks lovely on it, Ella.
Famous.
Yeah. And I tried, I've started, it hasn't gone out yet. I just started yesterday trying to film my monthly update on the quilt, and it's getting to be too difficult to do on this desk. I gave up trying to do any actual stitching on it because it just kept falling off. So I think I'm going to have to find a way to bring my frame up here or film down there, but it's very dark down there, and try and show it. Try and see if I can film it a bit better, because I want to show everybody's piece on the quilt as well, or at least, obviously an area at a time. And I have actually, those all fell out. Okay.
Superb.
I have actually taken 2 or 3 pieces off and moved them to other spots, because as it's now really filling up and I'm trying to fit things in, it starts to be, well, if I moved that one over there, it would look better next to those, and then I could fit that one in down here. So I'm having to do a little bit of that now as we're coming to the last stages of fitting it up. I think my plan at the moment is I will tack all of the pieces down and all of the filler pieces down, and then I can really enjoy the... Oi! Cass, enough! It's like having an extra naughty extra child.
Don't worry, I'm seeing her tomorrow, so I'll pass those pats on for you.
Oh, the whole room wobbles when I move this chair. It's nothing to do with my weight. It's how big the chair is. Got what I was talking about. Yeah, so I'm going to try and find a better way of filming it, just to do a little. I'd like to do just a little bit of filming each month for my own benefit as much as anything, to be able to look back on it, watching. If anybody hasn't already checked it out, have a look at. I'll put it in the description box afterwards. Or maybe either Cass or Tom could put a thing in the chat, a link to Cass's playlist of the quilt she put together for Catherine, Cavery and Catherine. Watching that, it's just nice to have that progress, and so I think for my own benefit as much as anyone else's, really, I just want to be able to film a little bit of the stitching on it and the arranging and everything, and just the whole progress of it each month. Yeah, so I need to work out a better way, because it's not going to work on this desk anymore. It's just too big. I have had permission to use a room at the park, like a community room at the park where John volunteers, which is really kind of them because they don't kind of hire it out, they just use it for very select a few different things. So it's nice of them to give me permission to do that, and they've got big tables there so I can spread out a bit when it comes to the like backing and edging stage. I think it's going to be a godsend. Yeah, even if they are a bit ramshackle, Kaz, I just thought it's just like a video diary, isn't it? Which is really, after all, what a kind of a vlog or maybe I should. We've been talking, haven't we, Tom, about reinstating my blog because I haven't blogged for ages, and I left it in a bit of a shambles. And I might go back to my blog and just so I can use it for things like that, just as a kind of visual diary for myself as much as anything. Hey, Jackie, how you doing? Yeah. How you coming on with it, getting back to stitching and things? Getting your arm back into full use? What did Sylvia say then? Hang on. Thanks. I'd sent Marion. You mean a Maggie-inspired piece too? Yeah. Yeah, you just got to hope that whoever actually ended up with those pieces, whether it got delivered to the wrong person or, I don't know, is it still sitting in a warehouse somewhere?
It's possible it may arrive some months from now.
Yeah, it happens.
Who knows?
It does happen. Yeah. Such a shame. Yeah. But at least your quilt piece, your main quilt piece is kind of on there.
It's on there in spirit.
And Pat suggested like embroidering the words "lost piece" or something at the bottom, which I thought was quite a nice idea because then it's kind of makes it clear that it's not your original work. I'm just, it's just a shadow of your original work. Hey, Jan. So,
yes, do so quickly.
So, no, I'm not sewing. Nothing. Today I'm painting. So I got from the lovely Kerry. There will be a video of me opening this, but I couldn't wait to have a look at, have a go with them. These beautiful, beautiful paints. Even the boxes are beautiful. I couldn't believe how sturdy this box is. It's like rock solid. This box.
It is very solid.
And these are pre-loved, but they haven't been loved very much. Beautiful vibrant colours for when you think watercolours aren't always as vibrant as this, are they? Gorgeous.
Yeah. Gorgeous
colours. And wait till you see these colours. Hang on, let's put the...
It will blow your socks off.
Yes.
Or you can turn them into creatures.
Woohoo! And actually, the camera isn't showing them in their full fluorescent glory.
Yeah, it's doing an okay job, but
it's you've seen these in real life, haven't you, Tom? It's not quite. And the only one of these I'd tried before is this opera. I've had opera pink before, and that is it. The camera isn't doing a great job of this. On camera, that looks almost magenta to me, but it's not. It's a lighter and really fluorescent pink. It's beautiful. And she also sent me one of these gorgeous concertina sketchbooks that she makes, and she started making these. She was actually following a tutorial I did like years ago now. I think Kerry, isn't it? I think Kerry was in just a minute ago, wasn't she?
Maybe.
Yeah, they are, Nikki. They're gorgeous. They're gorgeous. I'm going to so enjoy them. Yeah, she was following a tutorial I did ages ago to make concertina sketchbooks, and I did it because I was having scrawler boxes at the time, and of course they always put A5, which is about this size, paper in of one kind or another, and it was a way to make that paper more usable for me because I don't like working confined to a little space like that, so there are different types of paper in here. You can see some of the different colours on the side there to try, and I had a few different, and she did it, bless her, she did it because it was a few years ago, wasn't it? Yeah, so the opera pink, Sharon, all the other colours are as bright as that opera pink. yeah, Kerry had heard me saying that I really want to get back into doing art again. I love my slow stitching and all my other crafts, but they've kind of taken over, and I have let art go, and I just so love it. And when I looked through that old portfolio the other day, it really reminded me, and I want to get back to it. So this is why Kerry sent these things now, which is so sweet of her. And I had a few different ideas. One thing I had almost decided, settled on, was to turn this into a continuing scene of all little houses to kind of go along with our Home Sweet Home swap, which will be starting up very soon now. But in the end, in the spirit of just getting myself back to art again, I thought, no, don't give yourself something like that to do, that you've always got to film it, and and there's a specific goal in mind. Just let loose and enjoy these paints and just get yourself back into. So I'm going to make a lovely, glorious, colourful mess today, and then I'm going to do a little bit of doodling every day. And the great thing about these books like this is that you've got all of those surfaces, and then you turn over and you've got all of the reverse surfaces as well, which is fab. Yeah. Just hoping that I can do it without, I think it's thick enough, isn't it, that I can do it without it seeping through to the other side. But if it does, it's not going to be the end of the world anyway.
It would take quite a lot for it to seep through. Yeah,
but I am going to throw quite a bit of water at it. I've got a bunch of brushes here that different ones to try. I've given myself one smallish one, but mostly they're quite big brushes because I don't want to get pernickety here. I just want to splash some colour around, get the feel of the paints, enjoy myself, make a base to work on. And then I'll get pens and markers and things out to do my doodling.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my plan for today. I'll probably end up getting it all over the cover as well, but I'm sure Kerry will forgive me if I do. So I've got a little palette. That's probably not going to be enough, really, is it? But I'm very tempted to try the fluorescents first, because I just think they're just not that they're going to look so fluorescent for you watching, but.
Guess let's put the link to the playlist you mentioned in the live stream. Follow along.
Well, thank you. I'm trying to remind me, Tom, would you? I'll put it in the description box afterwards as well, because a lot of people watch the video of this afterwards and aren't in Discord, so they won't be able to get it. So I'll put it in the description box for them.
Yeah,
it's brilliant. It's lovely to watch Cassie's whole, like, from the beginning where she was getting the squares in and thinking what was she going to do with them.
Show us what you're doing in the live stream follow along room in our Discord.
It's just it's really good to watch. Right, and by the way, I definitely don't have the waffle crown anymore, Cass.
Yes, I've heard tales of the hypocritical waffling.
Oh, safe drive home, Viviana. I bet you'll be glad to be home. I think she was going off to. Were you going off to get your finished pieces framed? Is that what you're there for? Or is that something different? I know she had to be in Miami and she wasn't looking forward to it. Safe journey home. Okay, right. I think so. I've got a big mug of water here and a smaller one.
And a cup of coffee.
All in the same. And I'm going to keep my spray bottle handy as well. I think.
Yeah, guys, much like the quilt, she stitched you right up.
Hipper waffle crit. It was like watching myself in some ways. It's just like stream of consciousness. Very entertaining. I did enjoy it. I really enjoyed it. The frames and other things. Ugh, the weather horrible. We really should make an actual waffle crown, shouldn't we? Okay, I'm going to put some of these colours out first, I think. I can't put them all out. Opera yellow.
That would be silly. Can't get any of them open.
Oh God, wouldn't that be awful? Does it show? Yeah, it kind of shows on there.
Looks kind of yellow.
It's very, very fluorescent. That's more than I needed, I think.
Rather than retracting the pats, you should add to them, really.
At the moment, we're eagerly awaiting a new addition to the Jax family.
Ooh.
No! But Ruby's only a baby! Surely she's still a child herself. That's like when suddenly, you know, human children grow up and you think, what? How come she's getting married? Surely she's only a child.
You go to see a doctor and he appears to be doing his homework for primary school.
Look at that opera orange red. That looks like brown. It looks like a boring brown on that tube, doesn't it? But it's this colour. Oh, it looks boring brown on there, but it's like a fluorescent red. Maybe these are the wrong ones to pick to do on camera, actually, because they're really not going to look like they really look. But you can see there, that's a lot brighter than...
Yeah. Currently we can't see it in the palette because it's covered by chat, but...
Oh, yeah. Let's put it over here.
Well, it doesn't look like a dull brown in there, at least.
Oh, I'm having a problem undoing them. Oh.
Yeah, I suppose that's a problem with something that's been sort of used once and then closed for a long time.
Got it.
And you can't grip things too hard or you'll burst the little tube.
Yeah. Oh, so one thing to mention while I'm putting these out, which I only found out about 5 minutes before we came online, is that apparently Stitch Kit's new website is just about ready to go. So I haven't had a look yet myself.
Exciting.
And even more exciting, they are going to be doing international sales now, which is brilliant because I've been saying to people for ages, well, at the moment they're not selling outside the UK, but watch this space. Oh, nearly coffee. So yeah. I'm very excited to get in and have a look at that, and it will be nice that now, because I know a lot of my viewers and online friends who watch the videos are in the States and Australia and New Zealand and stuff, and it's like, you know, I've sort of been aware that I make the videos and rave on about how wonderful the box is, and then I have to say, well, actually, if you're not in the UK, you can't get it. So okay, I'm just going to play now. I'm not going to get angsty about this. I'm just gonna go for it. I'm going to make myself use this huge brush. I don't really like using huge brushes, but
actually an incredibly tiny little fine liner brush.
Yeah. Oh.
Was that an impression of yourself?
Oh my word! I wonder if it's something scientific. Is there a scientific reason why something that's bright fluorescent orange would look that colour on screen? I think I'm going to go to the other colours because there must be some weird reason. That just looks like muggy of ochre coloured, doesn't it? But in real life, it's fluorescent orange, like one of those vis jackets, high vis jackets.
Unfortunately, camera sensors are not universally good at picking up different wavelengths of light.
Yeah, that must be... I must remember that. So when I come... if I do film any of this later on, I think maybe not the fluorescent ones. What a shame. Hopefully, photos will be more... will be different.
Yeah. A better camera will have an easier time with it.
I'm trying not to think about what shapes and things I'm making, so that later on I can just do sort of random doodles and just work with whatever happens, you know. The only thing I'm going to be mindful of is I won't put a green right next to that, for example, because I don't want to end up with a lot of brown. Although that does look brown there now, it very much isn't in real life.
If you put green there, you'd expect brown.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Jackie, you can't feel too bad about it. Cats are going to do what cats do. Yeah.
Yeah. 14 months old. Ruby, don't take your love to town. Well, oh no. I've got fluorescent drips on my jeans. I'll have to. I'm not in a very good place actually. Oh dear. It's watercolour. It'll probably come out. If it doesn't come out, I'll just do some more and pretend it's a deliberate decision.
Sure.
I think I'm going to pick up some of that that's going down the middle because that might seep through to the other side a bit.
Yeah. Hey Dawn.
Hey Dawn.
Things going okay here? How about you?
Oh, Dawn will be interested in this. Dawn's an artist. That I'm trying out some Paul Rubens colours, watercolours, and these are beautiful fluorescents, but really don't look it when on camera. They're just not picking up very well on camera, which is a bit of a shame. So I'm going to go into. I'll finish off this bit, and then I'm going to go into the other colours, I think, because these just aren't working very well on camera.
Yeah, Cass is saying there it looks a bright fluorescent orange on her screen.
What, this bit? Does it? Oh, on my screen it just looks orangey brown. It's kind of terracotta coloured on my screen. Maybe it's just my. Is it just my monitor then?
Your screen is probably making it worse because it is a cheap monitor. But
yeah.
I mean, it doesn't look a horrible just brown, but it doesn't look anything like it does in real life.
Well, I'm gonna go on to the other colours then, and see if they look a bit more exciting on the screen for me. Yeah, I just like the idea of having just a background that I can just doodle into each day and just think, right, okay, you can find 10 minutes if you can't find any other time, or maybe not 10 minutes, half an hour, surely you can find half an hour to do a little bit of art every day. Can you find
even 10 minutes though? Because at the moment you seem to be using 26 hours a day.
I know. It's a good job I don't sleep much.
Yeah.
Independence Day on the 21st of September. Is that Sunday? I think. From British Rule. It's very typically British of us that we're very happy to celebrate with you. It's quite incredible when you come to think of it. What a tiny country we are, and what a huge was it, empire, I suppose, and not empire, not only and Commonwealth we had. Yeah. I want to do some. I love these fan brushes for splattering with. I just love them for that. Okay, I'm gonna get the other colours out now. Trouble is, when I'm working like this and trying to film, I can't do it in a very organised fashion. I end up with stuff all over the place, knocking things down.
Yeah, those fluorescent colours
are gorgeous too.
They definitely look better on my phone screen.
Do they? Oh, maybe it is partly my monitor then, but yeah. Right.
It still doesn't look right, but they're better.
Yeah. I'm gonna let that dry a little bit, I think, and go on to another page.
Yeah.
I do always love all the pinks and oranges, but let's make myself do something not all pink and orange.
Do it all teal and orange instead.
What's this one called? Oh, Payne's Grey. I like a Payne's Grey.
Do.
That's a very dark Payne's Grey, isn't it?
It is if you do it that concentrated, yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Let's do some darker colours, because I love doodling in light colours onto dark backgrounds as well. I always think that's quite fun to do.
Yeah.
Permanent blue violet. Can't find it. There it is. Oh, nice. Let's try a bit of that. Yeah, so this will
be doing a stream about 5 p.m. our time.
Oh, right.
Monday.
Oh, lovely.
Have to make sure we
I think I should be. Yeah, I think I should be all right for that. Dawn? 5 p.m. UK time. Yeah.
Enjoying what you see? Like and subscribe to see more.
Yeah, we need to fix those voices.
Yeah. Quinacridone Rose. I usually love the quinacridone colours. Let's try all of these. Let's try all of these together and see what happens.
Now, am I remembering correctly that when you get a paint that is, say, cadmium red hue, the hue part means it's actually a mixture of multiple pigments to make an equivalent to what would have been just a single pigment?
I can't remember. Artists in the chat, does anybody know the answer to that? I love phthalo green as well. I always love phthalo green.
It's one of the things that, you know, for very simple things, it doesn't matter. You have the same thing, but then, especially with watercolours, it can sort of granulate differently in the different pigments granulate differently, so it ends up going weird and it'll mix less nicely because it's more likely to turn brown.
Claire sent me a while back, some little granulating watercolours. I must have a play with those as well.
Yes.
I'm gonna just
I've done very little with watercolours.
I think I used to not like them because I felt like there were certain ways you were supposed to use them, and I
Is that because of the class that you did?
Yes. Yeah, class I went to ages ago, I did these leaves that I was really pleased with, and the teacher told me it wasn't proper watercolour painting, and it kind of put me off because I don't like anything that's that rigid, you know. But once I realised that I can do what I like, I can use them however I want to use them. Never mind what anybody else thinks about it. I grew to like them a lot better.
J-Lo green.
Yeah, J-Lo green.
Does that come in a block? That's the only J-Lo reference I can think of, so that poor joke will have to suffice.
Oh, that's pretty. And that actually does look fairly true to life on the screen. Forgotten what this was now. Let's find out, shall we?
Use a little now, have a lot.
Oh, coffee.
Yes, table salt and watercolour is a nice effect.
Oh yeah, I haven't got any salt up here. I must have a go at that. Yeah, I will have a go at that.
Hey, it's Johnny.
Hey, Johnny! I just showed you a little peek at what I did with that boomerang. Do you want to see it?
You'll be very impressed, Johnny.
Yes.
or you'll be incredibly disappointed, which, yeah. We'll see, I guess.
I haven't got enough room to move here. I know this doesn't look all that at the moment, but this is what I want. Just random shapes and things to doodle into.
That was Johnny from the block.
something like this I can cope with doing while we're streaming, because there's no established outcome. No expected outcome, rather.
Are you going to get stuff on the back of that and then
yes, I had just thought of that. I almost undoubtedly will mess up the cover at some point, but as I said earlier on, I'm sure Kerry will forgive me for that.
I mean,
yeah.
If you're doing something like this, is it possible to mess it up?
No,
well, except making it go one horrible muddy brown, I guess. But
even then, I'd probably still enjoy.
Yeah. Hey, Rain.
Hey, Rain.
Good stream.
How's it threading? What are you stitching, Johnny? Is it what I think it? Is it what I think it might be?
Are we going to have to wait and see?
Oh God! I can do the splashing at the moment because it's too.
I stand corrected. It is possible to mess it up.
I can't do the splashing, which is really annoying.
The hat.
No, you spoiled the surprise. People didn't know it was a hat.
I mean,
I never spoil surprises during live streams myself.
Yeah. You tiny liar.
Yes.
It's like the world's tiniest violin, but easier to play.
I think what I want now is the contrast of some of that neon yellow in between here, but obviously I need to let them dry before I do that.
Yeah.
I quite like the look of that Payne's grey against that, so I'm going to put some of it here as well. I wonder if I should use one of the other. No, I'm going to make myself stick with the big brush because it just makes me a bit more liberal. Just whenever you use brushes like this, it takes me right back to being a kid in art classes, stood there with an easel and poster paint, which I can still remember the smell of in my mind's nose, if you know what I mean.
Sure.
And it was a powder that we had to mix up. And at the end of the class, you had to at the end of the class, you had to clean up after yourself and.
That's your favourite bit.
It was my favourite bit of PE was putting things away in the shed thing because it smelt of the rubber matting, and I always loved the smell of it.
Weirdo.
I know. I'm actually already looking forward to doodling on this, so hopefully that's good. That's what I want, is something that's going to make me think, oh. Yeah.
Rain, I look forward to seeing these eatable fly balls.
Are you going to put some in the live stream follow along?
Yeah.
Peel off Sashiko any good? I'm thinking of yeah, they are. They're really good. You get the peel off stick down ones that you then, once you've finished stitching, and you just wash them away. They're brilliant. They're like those dissolvable embroidery transfers. It's the same thing, really. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's true, Jackie. That was like the best bit of the lesson, wasn't it? Oh, absolutely hated it. PE. Oh.
Best part of PE for me was the whole getting picked last for a sport I didn't want to play in the first place.
Yeah.
It's like, cool, great. Can I just go home then?
Yeah. If nobody really wants me here, does it? Would it matter if I just left?
I don't want me here.
Yeah. I'm going to leave them alone now.
Especially when it's things like rugby and it was raining.
Oh.
So yeah, sure, let's go out in the rain and do an excuse for the bullies to beat me up without consequences. Cool.
Yeah, how could anybody think that was fun, you know?
Oh, it builds character. Does it? No?
I think
Does it build character for the person who's not enjoying it?
I can see how they think it's a good thing to encourage team playing and some kind of physical exercise, but I don't see why it has to be competitive sports. There are other ways to encourage a team, you know, and there are other physical activities that you could do. Why not take them for a walk around historical sites or something? Or I don't know,
or involve some kind of a mental thing as well. Get people to do challenges that involve solving problems rather than just me kick ball, me run fast.
And then it would have given people like us a chance to actually excel at something instead of looking like idiots.
Picking us last would be a mistake.
Because the things I excelled at did not make you popular as a child. You know.
Yeah.
You couldn't get house points for... Well, you could get house points for writing a good essay or whatever, but the other kids would hate you for it. That's the trouble.
I never got any house points because I wasn't born in 1865. Or, you know, Hogwarts.
The other schools have... Do schools not still have house points?
I mean, mine didn't. Perhaps rich people's schools now? I don't know.
Oh, that's awful, isn't it? It's for me, I honestly would rather have had double maths, double geography, all the other things, the things that other kids seem to hate, you know. Yeah,
that would have made you real popular. Push for that.
Yeah.
Can we have a surprise quiz, please?
Yeah, because I would have loved a surprise quiz.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Reminding the teacher they haven't given you any homework.
Yeah, well, excuse me, miss, you forgot the homework. And everybody else in the class goes, oh.
And then they beat you to a pulp. Nice. Yeah, if the PE teacher is begging for you to not have to do PE.
Yeah, that kind of, speaks volumes, doesn't it?
This child is unteachable.
I love when you're playing with paints like this and you finally get to a point where you are literally just thinking, oh, I wonder what will happen if I do that.
Yeah.
It's not terribly scintillating for a live stream, but you don't come here to be entertained.
Some of what you're doing is not on camera.
Oh. Is it now? Yeah.
That's on camera, yeah.
Yeah.
Just stuff at the bottom isn't.
Well, that's okay. I will just leave the bottom alone then.
Good advice for life.
I think one of the things I have to learn with watercolour is to be a bit more patient. I just stop a minute and let it do its thing before I do the next thing, you know.
And if you're not streaming, having a hairdryer on hand is probably a good plan.
Yes, that's true.
Although with it this wet, obviously you'd need to wait for it to be less liquidy before hair drying, otherwise you'll get potentially unintended effects.
Yes.
Got me for the entertainment and the Hobbit for the art. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely better that way round.
Well, not necessarily.
Yeah, well, I mean, I could do the art, but you're not entertaining.
How many times have I nearly gone into the coffee? Right, I'm feeling the need of a bit of blue now. Oops.
Yeah, Snoppy, that is unlike leaving the bottom alone.
Snoppy?
Oh dear.
What else was I going to tell you? There was something else I was going to tell you.
Yes.
No. Oh dear, that's got a bit ick. Might not be ick when it dries though.
Yeah.
I'm a bit worried
possible.
about it going into the seams of the book because that's where that will be a little bit of a weak point for it going through to the other side, so I'm trying to avoid that a little bit.
Yes, I suppose since it's not a continuous strip of paper, that is
Yeah.
a risk.
Yeah. Oh, that's a gorgeous blue. That's phthalo blue, that one. Oh, I love that.
Well, if you do get to a point where you need to leave it to dry,
Yeah.
we are approaching the point where it'd be a good idea to do a bit of a
Ooh, yeah.
live stream follow along look.
Okay, that's probably a really good idea to do that just about now then.
That was an excellent noise of confidence there.
Oh, look at all these interesting shapes we're doodling into later though.
Yeah.
Okay, let's leave that to dry for a minute then. I'll just pick up that last little bit down that seam a minute because it's difficult. I wanted to go across there. I don't want the seams to be like white or something, but I don't want to be soaked. Yeah, that'll work. That'll do.
That'll do.
Oh, well, it's quite interesting at doing that as well.
No, you've ruined it now.
I've ruined it now, but I just had to see what would happen. Okay, right, let's have a look at the live stream follow along.
Have you made sure you're in the right place before you switch scenes?
The way to foster a love of exercise. Yeah. Oh, see, now for me, it was the other way around. PE was they seemed to think that we genuinely think that we would enjoy it, and the idea of punishment would be you'll have to go and do double maths instead of PE. And I used to wish they would do that because it would be like, yeah, much rather, thank you very much. Okay, I'm going to do a little peek at our Discord live stream follow along.
Did you make sure you're in the right
room.
place before switching scenes?
No, I did not. You did tell me that just now, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
I did make sure before I went back to you to get the code.
Yeah.
But then I didn't need the code because you told me where to find it myself. Now, where did we get to last time? I saw that.
Yes, there's been things since the end of the stream, and
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think we saw this tunnel book of Kerry's last time, did we?
Yeah, I think that came after the stream.
Let's go there then. Okay, back to here. Oh, look at these pretties. There. Ah. So this is Kerry's tunnel book. I love a tunnel book. I love a pop-up book. I love anything like that. Like you can just, peer into this little world. I just love that. Oh.
You could always live in there.
Yeah, you could.
No, you could, specifically.
One could. Oh, I love these, Kerry. Or this. It's like different views of the same one, isn't it? I got into making tunnel books for a while, and then it went the way of lots of other hobbies. Tried it, haven't got time to try it again. I think I might be going back through the same ones again, aren't I?
Maybe.
Yeah, looks lovely. And that fits very well with your style of art as well, with your, you know, collaging and that, Kerry, doesn't it? Oh, crochet tartan. Nice.
Oh.
So that's the tartan, and this is the crochet version. Love it. So I'm trying to see how you've done it. It looks like you've woven... Have you woven crocheted chains into the crocheted fabric? Sylvia, how have you done that? I'm fascinated. I'll have another look.
I would argue that this attempt was successful.
Yeah, that is really good. I love that. I wonder if have you done... it looks like that kind of crochet where you go into the back loop each time, so you get that kind of rib effect, and then chains are woven into that. Maybe. Yeah, we need more information, Sylvia.
Yeah.
It looks genuinely work. It'll make a lovely, like a scarf or whatever. Really nice. Susie Q says she hasn't got time, just needs some more spare time. And Jen is saying retire. I found that I've been busier than I ever was before.
Yeah.
Since I retired. Oh. Snoppy starting a circle crochet blanket. Oh, our favourite, Janie Crow. I just love every pattern I've ever seen of hers. I just love the colours, the shapes and things the patterns that she makes. Just brilliant. That's an interesting crochet hook. It's just me, focus on the crochet hook. I've never seen one quite that shape before.
Ergonomic.
Yeah. I've had other ergonomic ones, but not quite that shape. Lovely mix of colours there, Snoppy. Look forward to seeing how that goes. At the moment, I can't visualise how the circles would go together, but I'm sure you'll work like the wind, and by the end of the stream, you'll have finished the entire blanket. You'll be able to show us how it goes together. Or maybe a picture off the front of the book or something. Nikki's having a break from the crochet blanket. My work team sent me an amigurumi sloth kit. Oh, that's so sweet of them. Oh, and that nice of them to do that.
Yeah.
Oh, an amigurumi sloth. Let's have a look. I'm trying to imagine how that's going to turn into a sloth. Again, it's like circle blanket, amigurumi sloth. I need to see. I hope we will get progress pictures.
I can see the eyes coming together.
Oh, hang on. Here's a picture of it here. Ah, yes, you recognise the eyes before I did. Yes, of course, that makes sense now. Yeah. Oh, cute. Oh, a lovely thing of them to do.
That is a very relaxed dog there as well.
Yeah. Never mind.
Not a very classy dog.
Never mind anybody else who might want to sit on the sofa. Looks like you've got an amazing view there, Nikki, out your window.
Yeah.
Oh, Jackie started my year-long project. This is September. The stitches are tiny. Let's have a look. See, I can go in. I can zoom in. There we go. Wow, they are tiny, aren't they? Oh, that's going to look lovely. Did you buy that as a kit, Jackie, or have you drawn that out? I know you do your art as well. I love it. I love anything like this. I've seen a few different versions of this kind of thing, and Tori sent me a book at one point with lots of little embroidery motifs like this, and I would love to do something like this using all those little motifs. I just need another couple of clones.
Yeah.
I've only got the one at the moment. Oh, there's the link for
One's plenty. We don't need any more.
There's the link for the K3M blanket playlist from Cass. We'll put that in the description box afterwards as well. And then everybody can vote on who's the biggest waffler. I think we'll probably put sort of 50-50, I reckon. Oh, I like the seashell. Now, what's that stitch called?
Seashell stitch.
Well, maybe it is. What's the stitch called, Cass, that you've used there? I've never seen it done in a shell shape like that, which I think is lovely. I love the idea of doing those kind of 3D stitches, like stump work and things. Yeah. Looks like a lot of work in that piece. It was interesting hearing you say, Cass, about how you got into slow stitching at a time when you sort of weren't able to focus on anything else for various reasons. Yeah, and that's when you discovered K3N, and then all of us as well. Yeah, and the whole kind of slow stitching community. It is a bit of different community from others, I think. Yeah. Granny Sue's doing a bit of mindful stitching based on a YouTube video by Sarah Humphrey. There's another one. I love watching Sarah Humphrey, and I like that she's now got the... Does she call it Sarah Humphrey Craft? She's got the sister channel, hasn't she? She's got the like proper embroidery one, and then she's got the more slow stitchy one. Yeah, I like them both. Ooh, that's an interesting mixture of stitches and colours and things, texture. Lovely.
It is.
And presumably that's kind of just random, making it up as you go along, doodle stitching, as I would call it. Yeah, lovely. Ala's doing something new, creating a project bag with a sewing machine, making silly mistakes and then pretending it's meant to be that way.
That's the best way to be.
That's half the battle, that is. Let's have a close-up look at
If you can convince yourself that you're happy with it, fantastic.
Yeah, exactly. There are no mistakes. Yeah.
Just enjoy the process and kablam.
Yeah.
Successful hobby.
Well, you'll have to show us a picture when it's done, Ala.
Let us know what it ends up being. Because that's always a good thing. If you start making a project bag and it goes wrong, turn it into something else.
Exactly. Pretend it's meant to be that way. I didn't know it was the first time you've been in here, Em. I mean, you've been in Discord before, haven't you? But obviously not in the live stream follow along. Oh, tiny stockings! So Em's very much into miniatures, and she runs miniature fairs, and she has a stand at the Kensington Miniaturia. I always call it Miniaturia. It's nothing to do with urea. Miniatura. I always get that wrong. Miniaturia sounds like some kind of urine infection.
It does a bit, yeah.
Some kind of waterworks disorder. Like hematuria, but, not so much fun.
Nerd.
I love those cute little stockings. They're sort of medieval looking. Very, very sweet. How on earth long have those taken?
Her enjoying miniatures, is that why you guys have been friends for so long?
Emma's not any taller than I am.
I was going to say, actually, yeah.
Oh, look. Here's the yeetable fly balls.
No, Emma, neither you nor the Hobbit are too long.
Oh, I love these little fly balls. I think they're adorable. Rain, I love them. I love their little fuzzy, hairy texture. With the bits of, little bright bits in there. I suppose you use oddments and put eyelash yarn in with it, do you? And do you stuff them with something a bit heavier then, if they're yeetable? Do you stuff them with something a bit like beans or something, or rice or lentils or something, rather than
just normal polyfill.
They might be more fun to throw if they had a bit of something more weighty in them. That's what I'm thinking. You can get that stuffing, can't you? That's like what you would stuff juggling balls with. Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes they use it in like the limbs of a stuffed animal to make it more.
Oh, you could juggle with fly balls. One picture for you. Thank you. you are quite fast, but maybe not fast enough to churn that out by the end of the stream. Oh, this looks fab though. Look at that. So are you going to have to... Do you crochet? Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's all crocheted in between as well.
Oh, yeah.
How on earth do you put them... How do you put them together?
Well, with crochet.
Oh, so that you must at some point then, you must do like... you must go round with the darker colour, round each of them with the darker colour. And then they get stitched together?
So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just trying to work out physically how you do it, because it definitely looks crocheted in between. I can't imagine that you crochet the whole thing in a dark colour and then apply these on top. They're too uniformly spaced for that as well. That you must crochet around. Surely. Yeah. I do love how that dark colour really sets those bright colours off. That's fab, isn't it? She just, every design I've ever seen that she's done, I just always love it. It's always something I would definitely have in my house as well, you know.
Of course, this reminds me, when are you going to get back to your Millefiori?
I need to get back to my Millefiori thing, because you've actually made me some 3D printed circles now, so which we could actually put in the Etsy shop as well. Having nagged you to get them done, I then went off the boil waiting for you to do them. I thought, well, I'll leave the Millefiori project to one side till Tom's done them, and then I moved on to other things, and I've not got back to it.
Please remember to like the stream if you are enjoying our waffle.
Oh, waffle. But yeah, I think once I've done the underwater world one, which will be a few weeks yet, I will then maybe rather than move on, because I've got a few things lined up inspired by other people in our community. So this time we're inspired by Viviana, and there's a few others I've already got lined up, and I've even got the stuff for inspired by other people in our community. Sometimes it's because they've sent me the stuff and sometimes it's just inspired by their style or their or approach or whatever, but I think I should maybe finish one of the other projects that I've started before I start a new one now. So maybe after I've finished the Viviana project, I'll keep the Bonkers Quilt project going alongside, but I will also finish. Maybe I'll do the Millefiori next. Yeah.
I know, Shorts, it's shocking, isn't it? Almost unheard of to have waffling going on here.
Look at this. Has she forgiven you yet, Cass? Has she left you alone for a second yet since you got home?
Not as cute as a cat, perhaps, but pretty good.
Apparently she was even following her into the loo. Once she got home, she probably thought, trouble is dogs don't know, do they, as far as they're concerned? We're never coming home, but they've lost us forever.
Yeah, last time she took her eyes off her for a second, gone.
Yeah, gone for weeks. Oh, making my husband's birthday card for the 22nd of September. Can you recognise the ship?
Yes, it is Starbug.
Oh, see, I don't. Starbug. What's that in?
From Red Dwarf.
Oh, right.
Oh, it even says Starbug, isn't it? Okay, that's a giveaway.
So why is there a dragon with it as well? What's the significance, Kerry? Presumably he's a fan of Red Dwarf. Does he also...
no Red Dwarf link with dragons that I'm aware of.
Yeah. And he's standing on a big globe. Does he like travelling as well? You need to explain everything to us. I love it. I love the whole card. It's a really artistically lovely card.
Oh, D&D, fair enough.
Oh, right. Yes, of course, makes sense. Is he related to Lawrence of Arabia, Cass? It's a she. It's a she, the dog. I've forgotten what her name is now, Cass, can't remember. But yeah, I'm fairly certain it's a girl, though. Right. Yes. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, these are dried, and this is lovely and bright, despite what it looks like there. I think I will layer some more colour over the top though. This is still damp. You can tell when it's even if it feels dry on the top, it still feels cold. So it's not really fully dry yet, is it?
I'm still laughing from your minimum. It just reminded me of that little robot from Buck Rogers.
I can hear it, but I can't make the sound. What colour shall I try next? I'm going to leave them for a little bit longer, I think. Or maybe I could do a little bit on that one.
Yeah. You should try a brown.
I don't want a brown.
I know. That's why I suggested it.
Let me put a bit more of this here. Oh, that's too... I think I might need clean water.
You're also suggesting orange.
Orange. Orange. I'll put some orange then.
Bit of orange.
Yeah. I need 5. I can't leave just...
Paint an orange squirrel.
Orange. Oh look, those shapes are gonna... Okay.
Saw a video that was pointing out the fact that apparently Germans struggle to pronounce the word squirrel.
Oh.
Combination of the SQU thing and the double R apparently can be confusing because they're pronounced very differently in our languages. Problem was, though, a lot of the people in the comments were laughing about it and saying how different it was from the proper pronunciation, then saying it's meant to be pronounced the way that some American dialects pronounce it, squirrel. It's like, no, that's even more wrong.
Yeah.
Just the Germans are pronouncing the letters. They are more correct.
Yeah. Yeah, I did watch a thing the other day where they were getting American and English people to pronounce the same words and see how they came out. And there's this one American person who just couldn't understand why it was being pronounced the way it was. Well, because of the letters. Because of the letters.
Sometimes our pronunciations are just stupid.
Oh yeah, definitely. Chumley Warner.
But then, if we're speaking English, I would say it's fair to go with the English pronunciation.
Oh, look at that.
Ooh.
I don't want to get too near the blue because it might go shitey. That's a technical term.
Yeah. I have to say, I've got to hand it to the Americans, though. Some of their spellings are far more sensible. Like plough.
Yeah.
Spelling plough the way it's clearly pronounced is much better than spelling it pluff.
Yeah, or plew.
Or plew, yeah.
Yeah, you've only got to think.
Or plough.
Bow, through, thorough,
Yeah.
borough, trough, chuff. I mean, they're all pronounced with the same. They're all spelt with the same letters, but pronounced very differently. It is a bit nuts.
Yeah, so America wins on some of the spellings.
Yeah.
And leaving the U out of things like colour, fair enough. Whatever.
Well.
I've come to accept colour because I have to type it while I'm programming very often, and you always have to assume American spelling when you're programming because so many things are just set up that way. So yeah, I just type it that way by default to avoid confusing myself later. Now, if I'm naming something colour myself, it's better to go with the spelling that I'll have to use elsewhere. Yes, Schultz, that is the full 100% correct spelling of colour.
What, with the U?
Well, have a look at what he's written.
And my daughter was a toddler, she loves girls, but she couldn't. She said, queer, come here, queer. Oh.
Although, having spoken about this it just reminds me of that David Mitchell's soapbox thing. We're talking about, the more sensible spellings like plough. But while he's got you there, the phrase is, I couldn't care less.
Oh,
not
don't
I
get
could
me
care
started.
less. Spell things how you want, but don't say you could care less, because the only thing that rules out is the one thing you're trying to convey, which is that you don't care at all.
All right, David. I want Madder Lake Deep. Where is Madder Lake Deep? Permanent red violet, no.
Oh, don't even mention Pacific, Kate.
What? Pacific and specific?
Yeah. David Mitchell's got a thing about that as well.
Yeah, I don't like, yeah. Pacific, specific.
I mean, it's quite a contraction, Shorts, but it is, I would argue, fair.
Couldn't have. Yeah. Yeah.
I quite like oughtn't have as well.
But it does
it's
have...
more awkward to say, but...
It does have rules, though. There is an apostrophe wherever a letter or letters are missing. Could not have. Yeah. So... As long as it fit, as long as there are rules about it, I'm fine with it.
I suppose oughtn't have is ought not to have.
Yeah.
Even
ought
more
not to have. No, because I think ought not have. I don't know. No, I think that's okay.
Oughtn't have.
Yeah, it's not a term.
It feels horrible to say.
It's not a term we use, is it? Really?
No. I oughtn't have mentioned it.
No, you ought not to have brought it up.
Oh, statute of limitations. No. Yeah, step foot rather than set foot. I've not heard that before, but that would annoy me.
You haven't heard step foot? I'm surprised.
It hasn't jumped out at me anyway.
Ah, you do see it quite a bit. You also hear it quite a bit in films and things. Yeah. Oh, this one isn't spreading in such a fun way. Well, if I dribble it, it's going to look like blood. How much fun am I going to have?
Some.
Doodling my days later. Oops. Red and green.
Make someone step out of line. Could be,
Try standing outside a graveyard, trying to get my friend's German Shepherd back and shouting, "Bones, come out here!"
Trying to summon a skeletal army.
Oh dear, I would pay to watch that.
That one does bother me as well, Jackie. Solder. It's just...
Oh, instead of solder, yeah. Yeah, it's another one. I did see someone saying, why do they say solder in England? Well, why do they say solder instead of solder in England? Because there's an L in the word.
That's the word.
Solder. It's like soldier.
You don't have an army full of sodgers.
No, exactly.
An army full of sod the lot of yous.
Funny, innit? Things we get bothered about.
Yeah.
Well, not that bothered, really. Yeah.
We got any Americans in? Are there any British pronunciations that annoy you?
Yeah.
Do you even hear them often enough for it to be annoying?
I know there are things like Worcestershire sauce.
See that one? The
I'm just going to
just
get some
decided
clean
it's hard
water
to
because
pronounce.
this is not going to work otherwise.
Oh, she can't hear me. She's taking the thing off. But yeah, Worcestershire sauce. People on the internet have just decided it's hard to pronounce, so they just... You hear people say, the Worcestershire. It's very easy to pronounce. Just, it's got nothing to do with the letters. the Worcester bit is just Worcester. If you say Shire, it's not great. We pronounce it either sh or sheer.
Oops.
But yeah, none of the sounds are hard to make. You just need to remember that it's got nothing to do with the letters.
Well, chaps, I haven't managed to either drink the paint water or dip the brush in my coffee yet. Shame I didn't think to bring any
that's a
salt
good one,
up. Yeah.
Yes, you should have done.
Yeah. Yeah. It does a bit, Debs. Oh, a buoy. Yeah, it's a buoy. We would say boy, but in that case, the Americans' pronunciation seems all correct, doesn't it? Because there is a U in it. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and also we say gauge. We spell gauge Gauge. That looks like gorge, doesn't it?
It does, really.
But then gorge, as in cheddar gorge, is Gorge. It's nuts, isn't it?
Okay, that is an excellent pun. That I assume it was an intentional pun. Rain likes the pun as well. Good.
Life buoy. I don't know what I'm doing here. Look at the state of it. I need to fill. What colours shall I put? Here and here. I feel like there I want some bright yellow. I just feel like I want some bright yellow through there.
Yeah.
What did you say there?
Purple. Yeah.
Purple, but I can't do that until it... I don't know, it wouldn't hurt. I don't want the purple mixing with the orange, but...
No.
There's a purple. There were some gorgeous opera violet and opera purple. But the fluorescents are going so funny on the screen. I've got to try it though, I think.
You do need to try it.
Yeah. It's nice that Kerry's already done the laborious swatching for me.
Yeah. I've got about halfway through designing one of the swatch templates that,
that Dawn was after.
Suggested we try, yeah.
Must try and remember between us to... Oh no, disaster, look.
She's ruined it, guys.
No, that wasn't me. I've just taken it out of the box like that.
Ruined.
I may have to leave that soaking. At least it's watercolour, so hopefully I can leave it soaking. And, I'm not going to get it open today.
Your swatches are effective, Kerry. You can see the colours. That's what you need from a swatch.
Some of these have got the paint's oozed out a bit as they've been done up, I think, and so they're going to need a bit of soaking.
Yeah, easy for that to happen with those little foil things. Like that glue that we tried to use on something. As soon as it was open, it just kept on pouring out.
That was this GS Hypo cement stuff. Yeah. Oh, we must do the members thank you in a minute, especially since they've just
need to do that about half an hour ago.
Just bought me a new chair.
Yeah, it's very nice of them.
Right, I'm going to... didn't do a very good job of cleaning that brush, did I?
Forgot to mention it during the last stream, but we were watching It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia on TV the other week.
He's been waiting for a chance to bring this up. Hate you,
she suddenly said while watching it, I wonder where this is set. New York, maybe?
No, I think I said Los Angeles, actually, but...
Oh, well, either way, you didn't say Philadelphia. I mean, maybe you were right.
Well, maybe it was an ironic title.
Yeah, could be.
Hate you, so sometimes.
On a related note, I don't know why that show's so popular. I've been trying to watch through it. It's not as good as everyone seems to make out.
Yeah, we're not getting into it fully, are we? We seem to end up leaving it going in the background, but we're not like exactly riveted to it.
I've had maybe a couple of bits where I've laughed out loud, and I'm approaching season 4 now.
The trouble is, you're a bit like you get a bit obsessive if you started watching it. You've got to finish watching it.
Oh, yeah, I've got to watch all of it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, guess it's. I
think I need some.
Her for the entertainment, but in a different way. We're laughing at her rather than with her. Yes, Sylvia, excellent show.
What's that? Oh yes, Fresh Prince. That was one of the ones she grew up with, I suppose, wasn't it? Really?
Yeah. I always liked Will Smith. The whole slap thing was a bit weird, but you know.
But I kind of felt a bit like that was all a bit manufactured anyway.
Yeah. I mean,
he did what he did because we saw him do it, but
which was true. But those things are often painfully scripted.
Yeah.
So was it the Golden Globes that Ricky Gervais was doing?
Yeah.
When you see some of the other people who were doing those things, like comparing their weird, awkward, scripted things when there's two of them, to just Gervais thoroughly mocking a room full of rich people who are patting themselves on the back. It's just like...
Yeah.
People may have mixed feelings about Gervais these days, but he kind of nailed those Golden Globes things. You've got to admit that.
Yeah. It does make them very watchable, whereas they can actually get a bit boring, I think. If you just watch them as they are. I don't know why anyone
watches them, because it is just a load of rich people congratulating each other.
Yeah.
It's like, yep, cool, well done.
Yeah.
I couldn't care less. I couldn't care less.
I could care less.
Yeah, the slap thing can't have done wonders for his career.
Oops. But to be fair, if he never worked again, he'd still be a rich man.
Yeah, he'll be doing all right for himself.
I think he's done all right. Yeah, and his kids.
Yeah.
Off the back of it, really.
Well, yeah, they both ended up with their own embarrassing careers. Jaden was always just weird. And I forget the girl's name, but she was only did the whip my hair back and forth thing, wasn't she?
Whip my hair back and forth. Irritatingly catchy. Yeah.
So it might have been garbage, but it was a commercial success for some reason. Yeah. So good for her, I guess.
Huh. Absolutely no idea what's going on here. Should we do a thank you to our lovely channel members? Speaking of channel members,
that's something we should.
It's kind of related, but it's not. If anybody can shed any light, because a couple of people have asked me and I've no idea what to tell them. I can't find anything useful about it. Does anybody know anything about this hype thing? You can hype someone's videos.
It's only available on mobile devices, according to the YouTube thing.
Oh.
And only available in some countries, and you should be eligible, but I'm not seeing it on any of your videos on mobile for me.
But then one of the reasons that it came up recently was...
I'll be right back.
One viewer left a comment saying, I've just hyped your video, whatever that means. I thought, well, I didn't even know anybody could type my videos and I have no idea what it means. So if anybody can shed any light, I'd be very grateful. I've absolutely no idea. I know I got a notification through from YouTube saying that this was a thing that would be being rolled out, but I didn't bother looking about it. And it looks like I'm just making an extraordinary mess here, doesn't it? And that is because I'm making an extraordinary mess here.
I return.
Hey.
Someone collected for a charity thing.
Oh. Opera pink. Let's try some of this now. Ooh. Ooh, that looks fluorescent even before. Oh. Oh yeah, I was going to just do the members thing. Hang on. I'm going to go like this. So this is a huge thank you to my channel members. I appreciate every single one of you very much indeed. Even though I've run out of new ways to say it. And it sounds a bit tired. I mean it. I mean it, every word of it. It's just as much as I did the first time I said it. And look, I love how the words go straight up in front of me now. I could see it, pick my nose or anything, and you wouldn't even see. And special thank you this week to my channel members, because basically you guys bought me this new chair, thank goodness, because the old one actually, just after I'd ordered this, the old one actually, I sat on it and it and ended up, well, sat on the floor.
Yeah.
Lucky I didn't do myself a mischief, actually. Yeah, I know.
Well, quite.
So yeah, thank you very much. And if anybody's interested in joining, there should be like a join button, or you might have to click on subscribe and it comes up or something, and that will tell you all about it and what's involved and everything.
Yeah.
Looks funny seeing one that says channel deleted, but that's because that's someone who joined is still a member but somehow has deleted their channel, so I'm not sure how that works. But anyway, that's why it says channel deleted there, which is a bit odd.
YouTube's a bit
weird.
weird.
Wouldn't even thought that was possible. I'm sure they didn't intend to delete their channel, but perhaps they thought they were. I don't know. Anyway, but okay, I need to stop doing that now, and I can't remember how. There we go. No, yes. Smooth. Smoothly done. Yeah, my next filming kind of or editing challenge is going to be working out a way to film a bit of the quilt process in a way that works. Yeah. Oh, I love that. I love that Payne's grey. Oh, you can't see it. I love that Payne's grey.
See, that's the handy thing about having those swatches, is you can see what things are going to look like when they're dry.
Yes. And what I've got to remember is that this isn't meant to be the finished thing. This is just a doodle background, so I'm just supposed to be playing here. I don't have to be making something beautiful. This is to wake up my love of just art, just playing with art again, you know, get back into it.
Yeah.
It's interesting to see which of them spread in a lovely way and which of them just don't really move at all. Well, this one doesn't really move at all. Those oranges were really fun doing that with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like any of it. Scrape it all off, start again.
Trouble is, when I do get absorbed, I just stop speaking. I'm just like, I forget that I'm live streaming.
Yeah. I try to forget that you're live streaming when I can.
Yeah, I know. You can't really avoid it, can you? Unfortunately for you.
I mean, I could. What are you going to do?
What colours have I not... Any colours, anybody, apart from brown, Tom, any colours anyone is curious about to try? I'm not going to suggest the... Oh, I've got ivory black, yeah. Could put some black in there. Yes, that's probably a good idea, because I could put some light colours over the top when I doodle. Okay, I'll do some black. Yeah, I'm not going to suggest the fluorescent ones again, because they're just not coming out, a bit unpredictable what they're going to do on camera. And if a fluorescent orange can look brown on my screen, that's a bit odd. Yeah, on my screen, the fluorescent orange isn't looking much different from somewhere between these two, which are looking pretty true to life on screen. So it's funny, isn't it? There's obviously some scientific reason for that. Okay.
Scientific reason is more cheap.
Yeah.
Bad.
Yeah. What colour was that?
Same reason that you end up having to buy expensive lighting, so you get high CRI. So it's good at representing colours. If you've got bad lights as the backlight in your monitor, then the best it can manage is as good as that light is. So...
No, you're going to have to say that again for me.
You know why you have to buy expensive lighting, yeah? Because expensive lights help to show true colours.
Right,
because it's closer to the sort of daylight mix of wavelengths. Yeah. Well, you have the same problem inside your monitor, because that is just a big panel of light, which there's sort of tiny colour filters over, basically.
Right.
Whereas my phone screen, it's got an OLED thing, so it's actually sort of, it's got little lights which just emit the colour that you want. Yours is blocking the colours you don't want from one big panel of light. So when that big panel of light is poor quality, there's just some wavelengths it'll do really badly.
Right.
Please remember to like the stream if you are enjoying our waffle.
Combine that with the filtery part being bad as well. And Bosch.
Recipe for disaster. Well, not quite disaster.
Yeah. Or as Schultz, our electronics expert, more simply described it, it's because of the way it is.
It's physics.
Yeah. We can trust him on that, because he's an electronicsman.
He wouldn't...
technical term, that.
He wouldn't steer us wrong.
Ah.
I'm doing some really weird things here. Absolutely no idea why. No rhyme or reason at all.
Yeah. It's fine, you can ruin it as much as you want.
Yeah, there's no such thing as ruining it at this stage. That's the thing.
Yeah.
There really isn't.
Have you looked at your backside?
Oh no. I don't dare.
At least don't do it while it's still wet, because...
Now that would be a recipe for disaster, and I have done that before.
See you, Jan.
Bye, Jan. Thanks for coming. I think it'd be really interesting to see where this goes when I start doodling into it all. I'll probably use mostly paint pens and fine liners, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. I might go through, I might add some acrylic paints as well and just go like over the top and put some marks and things as well. But, you know, I can use acrylic markers for that too, so... I feel like I want a bit more black over here. Let's put some... Oh, it's not black enough now. Black! What show was that on where there was the painter? They'd be having a lovely day and out in the idyllic countryside and they'd be happily painting and then suddenly the colour black would set that guy off. Was it the first show? Yeah. Ooh, that's satisfying. I'm going to do some of that in the middle of this one as well then. To put it there. Oh.
Some very nice sounding food options going on here.
Oh yes, have we broken out the what's for dinner emoji?
Yeah, well, we're all going to Sharon's for chicken fried rice.
Oh my God, I could totally eat that right now. Definitely.
Yeah. Leftover Costco rotisserie chicken. Nice.
Mmm. Oh. Scottish smoked haddock, natural smoke, not the yellow stuff. And veg. Nice. You always eat quite healthy, don't you, Carol? Keto and stuff.
I'm having deep fried butter dipped in lard.
I've got these strange brush things popping up everywhere. I may regret that, but at the moment I'm quite enjoying doing them, so I'm just going to do them.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
Yeah.
Enjoy thing.
It is.
Ooh, Lorraine's asking if you'd leave some of the white paper as negative space.
Probably should have. I've just gone over some of it already. Yeah.
There's still bits.
Yeah.
Just use some white paint, you'll be fine.
Yeah. Don't like that. I thoroughly regret doing that, so I'm just going to go over it.
Just go
with more black.
Brush with clean water and
I probably could. I could probably pick most of it up again.
Yeah. The joys of watercolour.
But hey ho, let's just do that. Because I quite, I want to have bits, I want to have a lot of dark bits to use light colour pens on. And I like picking up like the shape that's been left behind there now. I like having that kind of shape to play with.
Yeah. Happy little accidents.
Yeah. I still need to go over this with another. If I decide I want to go over with another layer and not disturb the layers underneath, as it's watercolour, I'd have to put a coat of something else on top. I have got a couple of different ways I could do that. But I don't want to get too pernickety with this. I feel like I've muddied that up. It's not stayed very black, and I'm not happy with that now. But I think I'm gonna leave it like that because I think I can pick it up with pens and things. So I'm not gonna second guess myself too much.
Watercolour to be black, you're going to need layers, aren't you?
Yes. I do quite like these shapes that are coming out here.
Yeah.
Yeah. That looks like a kind of weird viaduct to me now.
Yeah,
so I quite like them. Yeah. Because I know you can sort of layer with watercolour, but you do disturb the layer that's underneath, don't you? So you've got to be mindful of that.
Limit the amount of water you use on the layers above.
Yeah. Whereas with, like, if you use liquid acrylics, you've still got the transparency, but you can layer over one another without disturbing. So it's kind of, I might even do with this, one of the things I love to do, which I was doing a bit of a couple of weeks ago on here, was putting tissue over the top.
Yeah.
But again, if I do that, the Mod Podge again is another wet medium, so it would disturb the watercolour that's underneath. So yeah. Well, what a work of art.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could do that way, couldn't I? Where I don't like the black, I'll just Yeah.
Do what you want.
I've made a right mess here, but I've enjoyed myself. It must be nearly time to go. It's not far off, is it? Do we need to have another look at the live stream follow along before we go? Is there anything new in it? Or is this soggy now? I need to hang that up to dry before it goes stinky.
Ooh, there is an update on some seashell work.
Let's have a look. Ooh. This one is with your own hand spun yarn. They're beautiful, Cass. I love them. Did you tell us what the maybe she told us in the chat actually what the stitch is called? I love it. I need to know how to.
Didn't know it was wrapped around the thing. Someone suggested bullion stitch.
Bullion stitch doesn't look quite like bullion stitch to me. It looks more like when you I can't think what it's called. You kind of lay down stitches first and then you weave in and out of them. We did we did talk about a version of it with much less arms to start with. We did talk about that just recently. I don't know, I've forgotten what it's called, because that's making me think, oh, it looks so much like shells. I could use that in my underwater thingy. Love that. Love the look of that. Come back here.
Julie's saying basket stitch.
Basket stitch, is that what it's called? Thank you, I'll look that up.
100 different suggestions as to what it is.
Yeah, close to being a Yorkshire button kind of thing. That's what I had in my head, but there's something... Pico... Oh, Gina B does a kit for the shells. Oh, I love Gina B. Gina B Silkworks. I love her. The kits, and there's a whole load of videos on her YouTube channel are really useful that tell you how to do things without having to buy the kits, which is really generous of her. So yeah, beautiful things. Yeah. Another thing I still want to get back to is that I've got her button making book, which I asked John to get me for Christmas last year. Did a few bits out of it and then got sidetracked. Didn't come back to it.
Nice.
But yeah, I do like them, and I think some of the things in the button making, I can use those 3D printed rings that you did for me, Tom, to make them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I've achieved something. I have achieved a start. I have enjoyed playing with the paints. And
woohoo! Thank you so much to Stitch Kit for becoming a founding fartist.
Oh, thank you, Stitch Kit ladies.
Stitch Kit.
Oh. Oh. Hey, that makes us 80 now, because, well, we had a huge bump up in numbers because Kaz very generously gifted those memberships.
Yes.
Last week, so that gave us a huge bump up because we were stuck on 69 otherwise, which of course Tom thought was hilarious, but we won't go into that. But that makes us 80 now.
I don't know what you mean. What's hilarious about that number?
Nothing. It was you that was laughing, not me.
Actually, you brought it up before I did.
I was going to say perhaps you'd like to explain to the viewers, but no, maybe not.
Certainly will if you like. Yeah.
No. But you can, the button book's lovely, Cass, but you can, she does share a lot on her YouTube channel without you could have a go without, and she just explains everything really well, I think. Yeah, it'd be nice if even a couple of them did. Cass, I just enjoyed it. No, I only recognised a couple of the names as people that I see sort of commenting and things, but a lot of people do watch all the time and lurk, as it were, without sort of joining in the chat. So it doesn't mean that they're not enjoying it just because they're not sort of out there in the chat. I think it's a tiny percentage of people that are brave enough to brave the chat.
And sometimes the chat just doesn't seem to work for people on their devices.
Yeah.
As much as they'd love to join in, they can't.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's true. If I'm watching on the telly, I can't join in. I can see it. No, at least now, even if someone hasn't worked out or isn't able to open the live chat, at least now you've got it so that we can see it up on the screen.
Yeah, so you don't look like a crazy person talking to yourself.
Yeah, because otherwise, I think, especially if you're watching a live stream back afterwards, if you can't see what we're talking about, it's all a bit, yeah.
And it gets
Bye,
kind of annoying if you
I didn't even say hello to Lucy, and she's going, hello, goodbye, Lucy. Sorry I missed you. I probably missed a few people when I was busy engrossed doing this. I'm actually itching now to do, this particular section here is really calling to me. Funny, isn't it?
I'll wait till it's dry.
I need to find a whole lot of my micron pens and other fine liners, and white jelly rolls. My favourite white ones are, have I got any? Yeah, the Uniball Signo Broad. I love these, so I'm going to dig out a couple of those that are still working. They are getting on a bit now, those. And some black ones and some paint pens, I think. And I will be having a lovely time with that. And I'll probably give myself some really interesting shapes to play with, I think, there. Oh, I was going to check the back. It's probably safe to check the back now. Oh, no, look, it's not gone through. Oh, you can't really see, but...
No.
There you go.
Yeah, that's not bad.
I mean, a little bit of seepage through the cracks, which is what I was half expecting, but that's fine. Yeah. Now I need to make myself wait, leave it alone.
If you really cared, you could probably lift enough of that it wouldn't affect whatever you do on the back badly.
Yeah, but I probably won't.
But
small
enough that it'll be fine.
Much. Yeah.
If you're going to do anything like this, then it's not going to be a problem, is it?
Yeah, fun.
Of course, you have to be careful doing stuff on the other side. Might you ruin what you've done here?
That's true. Yeah. I will have to be a little bit careful of that. Yeah, maybe I won't be quite so free with the water on the other side.
Yeah, or do something with markers instead. I don't know.
Yeah, I also quite fancy doing a bit of what, which might work on the other side of what Kerry does herself, which is to use some separate bits of paper, colour them with the paints, just really enjoy myself, and then cut them up and apply them. So I might do that on the back instead. Yeah, black, white, and silver. Oh yes. Pilot pens are lovely too. Yeah. You are definitely super brave because you are number one today, Kaz.
Today, there.
I hope Cass and Tom both have their number 2 badges on today.
I mean, mine are in the room with me, if that counts.
Oh, it's so comfortable on this chair. Look, I'm able to just recline with my feet up, which is good because I do tend to, if I'm sat in a chair like this all day, and I will tend to get engrossed and just be sat doing, or I'm editing or whatever. So it can be 8-10 hours a day sitting on this chair, and only getting up briefly to go and do things, and so even my ankles will swell up by the end of the day. But now I can put my feet up. See, brilliant. Yeah. Thank you too, Carol. I think it's time for us to say our goodbyes.
I think it might be.
I hope everybody enjoyed that, and
no, I hated it.
It's goodbye. Let's have a. We should have done a question in the chat to give him a name. I haven't got a name for him.
Yeah.
It's goodbye.
Suggestions on a postcard.
Suggestions on a postcard, please. What should we call him? I kind of feel like he might be little baby boy, just because it feels like he's got a nappy on. Yeah. Definitely a boy to me. Yeah. Anyway, thanks ever so much for coming, everybody. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, Tom. That's it. Tom Thumb. Let's call it Tom Thumb because it's a small version. The pattern that it was based on is called Ronky. W-R-O-N-K-Y. Ronky. Hi, Jen. Did I ever say hello to Jen? Bye, Jen.
Possibly.
Bye, Nikki. Bye, everybody. Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.
I'll see you all next time, if not before.
Yeah.
That sounds a bit peculiar, but
I mean, they'll see you in your videos because I'm sure
exactly.
everyone
That's
here
kind
is
of what I mean.
eagerly awaiting them.
I'm actually itching to do some doodling now. That's good, isn't it? Because that was the point of doing this, was to wake up the urge. Yeah. Thanks ever so much, everybody, and I will see you again soon. Bye.
Bye.
Hang on.
Hang on.